Previously on Moneypenny, we went back to Penny after her long winter snooze and unwrapped her for the spring season.
It's bloody cold, that's what it is. Where are we? We are St. Patrick's Day weekend, March 12th, something around there. I just came up to the boatyard to do some projects, and I have done absolutely nothing. I was unloading the car, and at my feet this dog appeared, and this dog was followed by a guy who had a 4-pack of these lovely things, little Wisconsin milk stout, and he said, do you want a beer? I have no idea who this guy was. And we started talking boats, and he gave me a beer, and that's pretty much been my afternoon. I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. It's difficult because I'm in a yard where they won't turn the water on until there is no risk of it freezing, which sounds very normal, and there is very little power. So actually all the things I wanted to get done today I couldn't have got done anyway. So that's good. But I did a while back. We got a gift on Moneypenny from the good folks at Stone River Gear. Thank you very much, very nice of you. And I did promise to do a review, so I figured today was a good day to have a look at that. Okay, seriously, this is really funny. So I folded up the cocktail table next to the galley icebox sink, and there's the old single burner stove. And what we're going to do is we're going to see. I mean, you can't write it. You look at that. It fits like a glove. Proper brilliant. That fits absolutely perfectly. It's like it was made for it. It's brilliant. I'm so impressed. So here we go. Let's see how this little fella works. It runs on these little tanks of propane, which is great. I particularly like this bit. Let me focus. Not going to focus. That says explosion proof. That's all we need to know. So let's see how this guy here opens up, and then there's a little collar right here, a little tab. That little guy there, and that little tab accepts that little tab in the canister of gas. So what we do is we put the canister of gas in there like that, and then at the back there is like over here there is like a spring-loaded mechanism which comes to this little guy here. So when we push this down, you'll see this canister will move forward. Let's see if we can do this all in one shot. Look at this, ready? Oh, hold on. The label was in the way. Try again. There we go. That's now locked in and ready to rock. So we'll close the protective cover, and then we'll come down here to the thing. We'll turn it on. Click the igniter. I mean, come on, seriously. Really? Look at that. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. That's a little stove, little gas stove. I tell you what, the heat that comes off that, that's brilliant. I could put a pot on that and make a cup of tea. That's lovely. And so we just turn it off. Go back to the little dialy thing. Turn it off. Click the gas button to off. Now no gas is leaking out. So there you have it. What a very good little stove. I'm excited to use that. We'll do some stuff. So let's talk about projects. What else have we got to do? Buffing the hull, paint the boot stripe, paint the cove stripe, do a bottom job. That is all stuff we have to do once I figure out the power situation. The power in the yard is 500 feet away from where my boat is. So my options are buy 500 feet of extension cable or rent a generator for the day. So I'm debating what I'm going to do about that. I've got to paint the cove stripes and the boot stripe, so that just needs like sanding and painting, and we'll figure that one out when we've got the power. The other projects that we had to do, bright work, we're probably going to do that when she goes in the water. I've got a month at a slip before the season officially starts, so I'll probably deal with all of that stuff when she's in, and the top sides as well. I'm going to deal with the top sides when she's in too. Very exciting news though from the rigging company, the running rigging company. My new main halyard. So actually, this is a pre-made main halyard from West Marine Rigging Services. It happened to be perfect in size, perfect in thickness, perfect in everything. So I just bought a pre-made one. Cheaper than getting a custom-made one. And then also, new furling line, which is good because the old furling line was really thin. This is the old one here, super thin. This is the new one, much better. I'm planning on not getting a ton of rope burn this season, so that's great. I'm waiting for the topping lift and the main sheet, which has been spliced by the rigging company. The sails have been dropped off to North Sails for refreshing. We're going to do a video there when we pick them up. That's it. Great. I've done nothing today. I've drank 2 beers and talked to a telephone. It's important to achieve things.
Next time on Moneypenny, we finally get around to some projects now that they've turned the water on. There's all kinds of paint, buff and polish. Rawr, rawr,